Cursor just turned Bugbot from a slow PR tax into a 90-second pre-push habit. It is over 3x faster, 22% cheaper, and Cursor says it finds 10% more bugs per review. That sounds like a tiny changelog line. It is not. It changes where AI review belongs, in your workflow. On June 10th, Cursor shipped its biggest Bugbot update so far. The headline numbers are blunt. Average review time dropped from about 5 minutes to about 90 seconds. 90% of runs now finish in under 3 minutes, and the review is cheaper and more useful at the same time. Cursor says cost per run is down around 22%, while bugs found per review went from 0.56 to 0.62. That is the 10% lift. The obvious read is, nice, faster CI. Wrong read. A 5-minute reviewer lives after you push. A 90-second reviewer can live before you push.
That is why the real feature is /review. Cursor now lets you run Bugbot and security review from inside the workflow before code hits GitHub or GitLab. Use /review or call /review Bugbot and /review security directly. If you run it locally and then open the PR with the same diff, Bugbot syncs with the hosted review and recognizes that diff was already checked. There is also a cleanup feature hiding in the update. Bugbot can review only what changed since the last review, so it does not keep relitigating code it already approved. And the speed jump is not random. Cursor says it comes from harness improvements and Composer 2.5 now powering Bugbot. Bugbot is not autocomplete. It is a code review agent aimed at logic bugs, security issues, and code quality problems. On Cursor's own product page, the demo catches a classic shared state bug. Object.assign mutating default route options so one rider's preferences leak into the next trip. That is the right category, not your semicolon is missing. More like, this state leaks, this token expiry unit is wrong, this change interacts with existing assumptions. Cursor also says Bugbot improves as teams define custom rules and best practices, and that more than half the bugs it finds are ultimately fixed by engineers. Their product page claims 70.
Here is the part that matters. When review is slow, you batch it. You push a PR, wait for the bot, context switch, then come back, annoyed. When review takes around 90 seconds, you can run it like a compiler warning. That means vibe coding gets a new safety loop. Let Claude, Cursor Agent, Codex, or whatever builder agent write a chunk. Then before you ship that chunk upstream, run Bugbot on the dev. Fix the scary thing while the context is still fresh. Then push. The practical recipe is boring, which is why it works. Small diff, /review. Fix the one scary issue. Run tests. Push. If the agent changed 20 files, do not ask a reviewer to be the first safety net. Make Bugbot eat that mess while it is still local.
What does this unlock for you? 4 things. 1. Faster solo founder review, because the first pass happens before anyone else sees your PR. 2. Safer AI-generated diffs, because the review is targeted at mistakes agents make when they move fast. 3. Cheaper repeated checks, because the run cost dropped while the catch rate rose. 4. Focused follow-ups, because Bugbot can review only what changed since the last review.
This is the difference between AI Reviewer as gatekeeper and AI Reviewer as inner loop habit. Gatekeepers slow you down. Habits make the code better while it is still cheap to change. Now, do not outsource judgment to the bug robot. Cursor says speed and performance can vary depending on model block lists and configuration. CLI support is still marked as coming soon. And no review agent replaces tests, types, or your own design sense. Also, 0.62 bugs found per default run means this is not magic. It means most runs find 0 or 1 serious thing, and the point is catching that thing before it becomes a production incident or a reviewer argument.
So the takeaway is simple. If you use Cursor, stop thinking of Bugbot as a PR bot. Think of it as a 90-second checkpoint before push. Agents make code generation cheap. Now, the bottleneck is trust. Cursor is trying to make trust fast enough to fit inside the loop. BuildBeat tracks every move on this board, Subscribe for more AI builds.